A rough day yesterday for the Toronto Blue Jays, losing both games of the doubleheader. But in my opinion, they did win on July 1st. They won the game that they were supposed to win, and then they couldn't split the doubleheader on yesterday, and now the series tied at 2. The 5-game special series coming down to the 137 rubber match. What is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Garcella. Welcome back to another video. Toronto Blue Jays win 9-2 on Friday, then lose 6-2, and then 11-5 in the final game, and are now headed for the tie-breaking match, the 5th game, this afternoon at 1:37. So let's quickly recap all 3 games. Top of the second, Pinto grounds out to the third baseman Espinal, scoring on the play is Ramirez, 1-0 for the Rays. Bottom of the third, the Jays get busy with Bichette doubling to right. Gurriel will score, and Biggio a 2-run double to give a 2-1 lead for the Toronto Blue Jays. Guerrero Jr. then doubles and scores Springer and Bichette, and Alejandro Kirk follows with another double, this one in the left field once again. Guerrero Jr. scoring. It is 5-1 Jays by the bottom of the third. Top of the 5th, 1 run added by Kiermaier, or Ramirez scoring in Kiermaier. It is 5-2. And then the bottom of the 6th, the Jays finish it off. Springer singles to left, scoring Gurriel Jr. and Espinal. Guerrero Jr. grounds out on the next play afterwards, scoring Kevin Biggio and Gurriel Jr. Homers to left on a 1-1 count. That one out of here in a hurry. And the Jays with a 9-2 win. Winning pitchers, Jose Barrios, 5 innings. 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And Corey Kluber, 3 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 2 base on balls, 1 strikeout. Did a really good job against Corey Kluber in that game. And then they head into I believe it's the 3rd game at this point. Yes, it's the 3rd game. And the Blue Jays lose 6-2. Bottom of the first, Guerrero Jr. singles to right, scoring Bo Bichette. They get off to a wicked start, but the homers just started to pile for the Tampa Bay Rays. Paredes, homers to left on a 1-0 count. That one out of here in a hurry. It is 1-1. And then top of the 5th, Arozarena hits an infield single to the shortstop. Franco scores. It is 2-1. Pinto then singles to right, scoring Ramirez and Arozarena. 2 runs come in on that single, making it 4-1 for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Franco doing more damage than what he did earlier. Homers to left on the first pitch. That one out of here and into left field. 5-2 Tampa Bay. And then Diaz will single to center. Wall scores on the play. 6-1. Not even going to matter that Chapman gets a ground out into a double play afterwards, scoring Teoscar, because the Jays do lose this one. Casey Lawrence actually came in for Kevin Gausman, who is presumably going to be the pitcher that game, but he did get hurt. He's okay. We've heard stuff that he's going to be fine, so that's good for the Blue Jays. 5.5 innings pitched by Casey Lawrence, allowed 6 runs, had 6 punch-outs, though. Like, not bad from Casey Lawrence, and 1 base on ball. And then Shane McClanahan, I mean, this guy is an all-star for their team. He's 9-3. He's the man who is also the candidate for the Cy Young this year. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 1 base on ball, and 10 strikeouts. He had a phenomenal performance against the Blue Jays in the first of these 7-inning doubleheader. And then we head to another one after, shortly at 6, and let's just say Tampa Bay takes over. The Blue Jays do not get off to a good start. Choi grounds out into a double play. All that action will score Diaz, and it is 1-0 Tampa Bay. Maya homers to center on the right, or homers to right on the first pitch. Paredes scores a 2-run shot for Tampa Bay. It is 3-0. Bottom of the second, Chapman hits a sac fly. That one dips into center field, scoring Alejandro Kirk, and the Jays bring one back, but it's no match for the Tampa Bay Rays offense this game. Arozarena grounds out into a double play. Once again, it's scoring a run. It's Franco. Then Paredes doubles to center, scoring Ramirez on the play, and a wall single to right will make the game even larger. By the 3rd inning, this game, we're already well out of the Jays' hands. It is a 6-1 ball game in the 3rd inning. Top of the 5th, Paredes Homers to left, cracking the bat on the first pitch. Ramirez scores. Arozarena scores. It is a 3-run shot to make it 9-1 for the Tampa Bay Rays. My oh my. The Jays are not doing well. Speaking of Maya pass on a ball, and Tapia will actually score on the play. An error charge to Maya, and it is 9-2. The Jays are looking all right. Top of the 6th, Ramirez will double to left, just continuing to put on the hurt against this team. 11-1 for Tampa Bay. And then bottom of the 6th, the Jays try to bring it back. I'm glad this man got a homer. Guerrero Jr. homers to left on an 0-1 count. Dad watching in the crowd. That's it. Get one for your pops. It's a big one. And the Blue Jays still down by quite a big margin, 11-3. But all of a sudden, this guy comes out of nowhere. Bradley Zimmer homers to right on an 0-1 count. Santiago Espinal scores. A 2-run shot by Bradley Zimmer. The man with a 100 hitting percentage just cracks one out. 11-5, the Jays lose. Thomas Hatch gets the loss in this one after pitching 4.5 innings. He allowed 10 runs by the 4 innings he pitched, 2 walks, and had 4 strikeouts. And then Ralph Garza Jr. Only pitched 2 innings and had 1 base on ball. No strikeouts to his name. No earned runs charged. The Blue Jays are in rough waters heading into this next game because, as you can see in the standings, the Blue Jays, yes, they hold on to the spot because the Red Sox have lightly been taken care of by the Chicago Cubs. Weird to say that, but yes, the Cubs have done their job for the Blue Jays. Thank you, Chicago. They're right now half a game ahead of the Boston Red Sox, but because they lost those 2 games, they're only 1.5 ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays and currently 3.5 ahead of the Cleveland Guardians. So, it's interesting for the Toronto Blue Jays because they have the big game this afternoon. And who's on the mound? Well, it's going to be Ross Stripling. And activated not that long ago was Trevor Richards. He was just activated a couple minutes ago for the Blue Jays. And speaking of the Jays, there was one man that was recently signed for the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, so the Blue Jays signed left-handed pitcher Anthony Bonda. And the issue with him is he's had a pretty bad season. A 6.41 ERA through 19 innings pitched. He's allowed 34 hits, 14 runs, and earned runs as well. 3 bombs out of the ballpark. He's had 22 strikeouts, though. And actually, what is intriguing about Bonda is his expected ERA is a 3.98. So he's actually a pretty good pitcher. It's just looked like he's not gotten the luck he deserves. It's just been pretty poor this season for Anthony Bonda. So what they talked about in the actual interview in between the games yesterday afternoon is that Bonda is a guy that is going to help bring some relief to his bullpen. He's a left-handed pitcher. There's not a lot of left-handed guys on the Blue Jays bullpen, so that will be help already. He's got a pretty good 90s mid fastball, as they said, and a pretty sneaky changeup. So if he can find a way to, sorry, I thought I stopped recording for some reason. If he can find a way to include all of that and, talk with Pete Walker and see what he can do to make sure his game is going to be in check, he could be a pretty good pitcher for the Jays, or he could be an absolute bust and we'll just regret ever signing him. But I do think or trading for him rather. The Jays, I do think, are going to enjoy this trade, and I think he could be very useful down the line. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more of these videos, and please make sure to turn on your post notifications to get notified when these videos do come out. One more thing, please make sure to share this video with your friends and family. Helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Blue Jays, 44-35. Ross Stripling on the mound today against Shane Baez. It's going to be an interesting one. Jays, we got to win this one. And Stripling, I know you can do it for us, baby. Let's go. Take these, guys.